My inspirational words for the day. Welcome to my page and my channel. If you're new to my frequency, please comment, subscribe to my channel, share these videos. It's all about motivation, inspiration, and educational purposes as well. Nevertheless, welcome to Team Angie, team members. I'm member Aaron Glenn, private personal consultant, also advocate for mental health awareness. I like to put good vibes out into the universe. By doing so, I put out good vibes every day by reading from my book of inspiration, written by Sarah Young, called Enjoying His Presence, Jesus Calling. And this is the word for November. Happy November, no limit November. That's what the motto for the month is. And my God will meet all your needs according to his glorious riches in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 4, verse 19. And what that means to me, there's no limit to what we can dream and achieve. But today is November the 3rd, and this is the reading for today. Grow strong in the light of my presence. Your weakness does not repel me. On the contrary, it attracts my power, which is always available to flow into a yielded heart. Do not condemn yourself for your constant need of help. Instead, come to me with your gaping neediness. Let the light of my love fill you. A yielded heart does not whine or rebel when the going gets rough. It musters the courage to thank me even during hard times. Yielding yourself to my will is ultimately an act of trust. And quietness and trust is your strength. This book was, this reading for the day was written and inspired by the book of Psalms chapter 116, verse 5 through 7. Also, the book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 20. And last but never the least, the book of Isaiah chapter 30, verse 15. And actually, that was the reading for yesterday of November the 2nd. And I'm going to catch you guys up for today. I was going to just take a little break, but now I'm back at it. Spend a little time to relax and think about my next steps, my next moves. But nevertheless, last but not the least, this is the word for October November the 3rd, 2025. The government shut down, all of these things going on. It's hard to have trust in the Lord when these trying times arise, not knowing if he will take care of his children or not, and not knowing if the world has the answers for us when they show us opportunities to do things that advance our situations. It's a constant battle of the mind, a constant battle of righteous thoughts. Being holy mean being separated from the world, and being Christ-like mean being different. Choosing to be different, daring to be different when the world encourage us to do otherwise. It's easy to go steal money, steal food, take it what you want, do as thy will. But the Lord encourages us to have faith, to stand still and wait on him, to rely on him, and to know that he will provide all our needs. That's what this No Limit November is all about. Knowing that our God will supply all our needs according to his glorious riches in Christ. And how wonderful and how powerful to know that this is a promise of the Lord, whose word is never voided, never lie, and never come back unfulfilled. Every time something thwarts your plans or desires, use that as a reminder to communicate with me. This practice has several benefits. The first is obvious. Talking with me blesses you and strengthens our relationship. Another benefit is that disappointments, instead of dragging you down, are transformed into opportunities for good. This transformation removes the sting from difficult circumstances, making it possible to be joyful in the midst of adversity, like the times we're dealing with now. Begin by practicing this discipline in the little and all the little disappointments of daily life. It is often these minor setbacks that draw you away from my presence. When you reframe setbacks as opportunities, you find that you gain much more than you have lost. It is only after much training that you can accept major losses in this positive way. But it is possible to obtain the perspective of the Apostle Paul, who wrote, compared to The surpassing greatness of knowing Christ Jesus, I consider everything I once treasured to be insignificant as rubbish. That's a difficult read. Um, Only thing I can relate to this is when I was incarcerated, not knowing my future, not knowing how will I survive in those circumstances and conditions, not circumstances, but in a condition. There were nights where I were hungry, just asking God, to ease my suffering because I didn't have money, I didn't know people, and it's hard to ask people for things when you don't know people, and it's a scary place in jail. Just to be honest, it's not a place where you want to go get some credit, but nevertheless, it's way harder to find Christ when you're around so many demon devils. But nevertheless, in those times, God was providing for me to eat, for me to have clean clothes to wear, for me to be safe. And that was a hard time. But I had a lot of good times during them trials and sufferings. So many good days to where I forgot I was even incarcerated. And that's the power of Christ. When you have him in your life, when you walk with Christ, meaning you pick up your Bible and you pick up his ways, you pick up his mindset. It's easy to see the world differently. You transform your mind. Not saying that it is easy, but it's doable. And peace is attainable through Christ Jesus. That is the reading for today. May this be an inspiration to you all, for the readers and the hearers and the doers of his word. This word for November the 3rd was inspired by the book of Colossians chapter 4, verse 2, and also last but never the least, the book of Philippians chapter 3, verse 7 through 8. And this is what I read to you all for today. The inspirational word before the day is over with of November the 3rd. Want to get back on schedule with my 10 o'clock programs, but I'm just really floating along right now. I mean, I've been kind of tired, just kind of drained, man. Just spiritual attacks will leave you tired. These cult members trying to recruit, they constantly sending their spiritual attacks and constantly on the move. Can't catch a break. But if you don't stand for anything, stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And I'm standing for Christ, no matter what easy way out it seems to be. And yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Hoping that I can lead you all to the light, the true power source, where you guys can be free without making sacrifices to receive a little love from Christ. Christ isn't the type to have you out here going behind closed doors, cutting up chickens, cutting up people, all this blood sacrifice stuff going on. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. Uh, just encourage you all to stay strong in faith. Don't allow the trials and tribulations to steer you away from your faith in Christ, knowing that those who follow Christ pick up their cross or suffering, they will be persecuted. That's what it says in the Bible. I can pull up some verses in a bit. And I'm pretty sure if you look through my videos, you will see where I read from these verses as well. I do this every day. So every video you'll see me reading from this. I've been doing this all year long. This is what I've been doing this year is my goal. Of course, I missed a few days or whatnot, but out of 365 days, I'm for sure got 300 down pat. I'm almost at 800 videos, so that means I did like 100 videos within the last 2 months. My goal is to do another 200 videos before January 1st. So you guys want to support me by subscribing to my channel, hit that notification bell so you notify when I drop the latest, which is every single day. Reading from my book of inspiration written by Sarah Young called Jesus Calling. Enjoying peace in his presence. What a beautiful way to start the day and the end of the day with some inspirational words from the Bible. We turning passion into profit. Show you guys how to create your own income, your own sources of income. I don't show much of what I do lately because I've been just spending time with Christ. Walking with Christ is it's an act of choice every day. This is me spending time with Christ and spending time with you all. A word that sounds wrong. That was pretty dope. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and also pursuing my dreams and goals. That's why I thank God every day for my daily gift that I have, the gift of life and the gift to create the life that I desire. Whether it happened all in the 24 hours or not, it doesn't matter. I'm pursuing it. I'm trying. I'm giving it my all, and that's what success is about: succeeding and failing. Just because you fail at something or it doesn't work out right away doesn't mean that you're a failure, and it doesn't dictate the outcome of what you desire and what you're striving towards. A perfect example: September 2022, September 22nd was the day I stopped being scared, was the day I decided to take a leap of faith. It was the day I decided to start Team Angie with no business experience, no money really, my last check. And just celebrated 3-year anniversary, Team Angie. So it's just about taking that leap of faith, getting started. Before that, it was so many days where I was scared, didn't have the courage, allowed my thoughts, my way of thinking to help me in the same position. That was a scary decision to make in my life. To spend the last little check I had to start a business and not knowing what was next, not knowing what product, service, what industry I was going to go into. It was a lot to think about. It was a lot of research going on, a lot of money mismanaged, reaching out to a lot of people for help, paying for services, getting played, getting finessed, scammed, all type of things. But here I am still, mistakes and all. So that's why I said that to say this. Like, being a business owner was me being successful. Once that happened, I started raising the bar, start setting new goals, because now I've done that. Now there's a success to me. Success is whatever you desire success to look like. Achieving a goal is success. To a woman who wants a child and she has that child, that's success. To a culinary artist who want to try a new recipe, whether it comes out good or not, and they do it, that's success. Success is whatever you imagine it to be, you know. So first thing first, don't compare your situation to someone else, because you might think they're successful, but you never know their situation, if they even feel successful where they are. So anyway, you can't be scared to give yourself a chance. I failed and continuously fail, and I'm still steadily learning, still learning every day. The marathon continues. Live mentorship, meet twice a week for mindset and tech skills, so you can learn how to implement these high income earning skills, especially through digital marketing and affiliate marketing, products and services that I have available for master resale rights. I mean, with the master resale rights. Done for you digital box. Done for you business in the box. All you do is customize your payment gateways, your title, or your website, and check out the modules. You go step by step, set up your website from launch to profit in 7 days. If you want to go faceless, I have 200 product ideas. But yeah, I do digital marketing. I got NFTs, digital art, a lot of digital products, physical as well. I created a cryptocurrency. It's called Tay Token, Team Angie exclusive. I'm still working on the updates. Once it's updated, I'll be able to launch. I have 10,000 coins in circulation. So I'm excited about that. If you guys want to embark on this and co-venture with me on this project, doors are open. I'm extending an opportunity. Opportunities are available. We could talk numbers. We could write some contracts. We could do the thing. But I am looking to get this done before this year over with. So yeah, please do reach out to me if you want to be a part of making some cryptocurrency. It's all legal. I just learned this year how to do these things. I have created some NFTs as well. Link in the bio. If you want to check out what I have created, what I have available for sale for purchase, would love for you guys to check out my art. NFTs and digital art. You could turn my stuff into a pillowcase, a coffee mug, a blanket, a t-shirt, a picture on a wall frame, whatever, whatever you want to do with my images. They're there. Master resale rights available. You can also resell them as well once you purchase. So that's what I do. I am the gift that keeps giving. And I created this opportunity. For the bathroom, I'll bring one up there. I think it's one in the drawer. I don't know. Kind of forgot what I was talking about. That was more like, but as far as these digital products that I created, like this year alone, I've just been busy doing that. Last year, I was promoting products that I bought, which was master resale rights, programs to learn high income earning skills. Is how I learned how to set up my website, learn how to set up an email list, and so forth and so on. Send out ads, utilize social media. So what I do is to stop the stroll, creating content, driving traffic to my website. It's a nice little situation I got set up to teach you guys exactly how to do the same, how to have reoccurring customers, how to figure out who your perfect customer is, what a perfect customer is. But yeah, I just got my laptop charged. I'm finna pull this up and show some videos with y'all what products and services I do have available. I'm about to just basically cut this off and then get on my laptop so we can see it. Let me share the screen. These are my artwork right here too on my screen, my screensaver. What I have. So I painted this, hand painted. That's the whole thing right there. I hand painted that. As you can see, Team Angie, I painted that. You'll see all these in the links in my bio too. That's pretty dope though, ain't it? Painted that. I drew that and then painted it. I just freestyled this with my hand. I'm pretty good when it comes to like painting. I've been doing that this year. I started last year with my cousin and I just never stopped. I got a lot of canvases left too. I'm again, but my brushes sitting there getting watered down so they could be ready to be used. They almost done. But yeah, this is my artwork though. That could be yours. My little logo down there. Congress' first Asian woman was elected on this day in history. Digital marketing superheroes. Team up with us to explore more. You had this painting as well. You say Team Angie. So yeah, I got numerous paintings. I got a lovely collection, physical and digital. You guys could check them out. Let me know which one's your favorite. Got a lot of abstract. It's a dispensary out here. Got one of my paintings. They want to try to keep it. I haven't seen it in the store. So this one right here up top, I got that one in the dispensary right now. They put it in their bathroom. But yeah, this all my artwork. Feel free to answer this question too, or ask me any questions y'all want to know about me and Team Angie. This is that picture that was the small one. Yeah, look how creative I am. You'll see this one a whole lot. This is one of my favorite pieces. I still have this one right now, and this one as well. These two, actually, I got like three that I really, really like. Is this one, that one. I like this too, but the other one I like most is the hand I got. It's my hand on fire and water. The top red is red. The top is fire. The bottom is water, is blue. So it's like a line going diagonally across the page, and my hands in the middle, like grabbing the fire and the water, and it's like merging them two into the universe. Like you'll see like a strip of the universe, and then on each side is the fire, and on the other side is the water, and then my hand are coming across, grabbing it all. It's pretty dope. It might pop up on this collage, it might not, but if you want to check it out, links in my bio. I think that's one of the coolest Giphies I made, NFTs. So yeah, another thing, the NFTs I got, I created using the pictures I painted. I turned them into digital animated art. I know seeing is believing. I probably really want to check out what I, especially this one too right here. That one turned out really dope. I got like, let me see, I think 18 NFTs. Hold on, let me turn this around so I can see my, because you can use my finger as well, but it ain't working for some reason. All right, let me go ahead and show y'all what I got. So this be cutting up. Maybe I can slow. But these are my NFTs. Think you'll love them. I got to keep on signing in and stuff too, so bear with me. And these are crypto wallets. I teach you how to create a crypto wallet. And what we do with these, why they're important, you can have as many as you want. I got like 2 or 3. So actually I got one, I got this one, I got this one, and then I got uh Uphold wallet, and then I got Bitcoin wallet, which got like, is it on this phone? No, it's on my other phone. I'm gonna go live on my other phone and I'll show y'all that Bitcoin wallet. I got Polygon and Ethereum on there, and through the Ethereum I bought some Versi tokens. So I got a MetaMask wallet on here, and on here I got my NFTs. So like this, what you could do, like on this wallet, I got NFTs and crypto. I got Ethereum cryptocurrency. You use the cryptocurrency to create NFTs and or to buy NFTs and or to buy or sell cryptocurrency and to create your own cryptocurrency. So it's 4 cryptocurrencies that you can use to do these things. The other ones just are in circulation for different things. They could use them to like buy perks, or you could use them to like, huh? Yeah, give me a minute real quick. You could use Bitcoin, of course, to buy, sell, create cryptocurrency and NFTs. You could use Ethereum to do the same, and also Solana. I'm like, damn, it's fucking. So yeah, and I believe you can use Polygon. I'm not sure, but those are the top three that I've seen. I always use Ethereum to do everything because it's always available and you can use it for the cheapest. Like they got three waves. Like I'll show y'all. Here we go. Anyway, and like I said, this is my favorite piece of artwork, so you're gonna see this one a lot. These are my Tay tokens, Team Angie exclusive. This is my logo. These are my NFTs. You see NFT right here? Can you see it? Yeah. And then like these, like I was showing y'all this one, right? Check this out. So yeah, this is what I do with my artwork. I forgot about this one, but I like this one too. This one pretty dope. And then this the my Ethereum, how much I got in there right now that I could use to make some more NFTs. So I could do one right now because I got enough to do like at least like three. And this is like the kind of like I add more NFTs, which is crypto. But anyway, let me show y'all real quick before I go do something. So what I do is I go to the studio. Once I'm in the studio, you see I got three profiles, I guess. And then all three profiles I got NFTs. And this one I got three of them. And this one I got 28. And then this one I got 6. This is the hand I was talking about. The, but the hand on fire on this one. You see the water? But anyway, yeah, all of these do stuff. And I went to the wrong thing actually. What I do is I go to um wait, hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, okay. We'll create a new well matter of fact, we don't even gotta do that. I'll put one in this I forget what they call these. I'll put one in here. If I can, it's loading slow. But anyway, what I would do is let me see. I'll create a new one. And then what we'll do is we don't schedule the drops. We just open collection. And these the ERC 1155 contracts. The ER20 is for the cryptocurrencies. These the NFTs. So those are two different contracts when you creating tokens or coins. So what we finna do right now, we finna create a deploy smart contract. That's what we doing. And what image we finna use? See, like you use it by Ethereum at the bottom. So I'm gonna do this one right because this is my latest, and I really like this. It might cost more than I have, but just in case. And then you'll name it. This gonna be Big Glow. And then token symbol is gonna be BG. No, it's gonna be big. And then we're gonna do it on the Ethereum chain. So like this how you know you actually do it on a lot. So you can do it on the Ethereum, the Abstract, the Ape chain, Arbitrum, Avalanche, B3, the Base, Bearchain, Blast, Flow, Hyper, Optimism, Polygon. Like I was saying, I know about Polygon. Solana not on here. I don't see them. But Ethereum, like I say, they always top dog number one. So I always use Ethereum. I never used these other ones before. I never bought any other ones before. But Polygon, and I see Polygon on my Bitcoin wallet. So that's how I know about Polygon. And the other one, like I heard of, I ain't gonna lie, like I heard of Ape Chain and Abstract, Arbitron and Avalanche, but I never used them. And Base. And I've seen these other ones, but I don't really look at them too much because I don't use them. I always use Ethereum. I got Ethereum right now. But they trying to get me to do a whole new contract. Let me go back. Because what I really want to do is put one in this folder. All right, so we good. I'll put one in this folder. And then what I'll do is I'll go to we'll do upload that media metadata. And this I put one up in this folder. And then this way I could use that image that I just showed y'all, which is this one right here. And this is what the video clip is. Team NGLC makes digital marketing funds. So this is like worldwide advertising for me to do it like that. And the item name gonna be Big Glow. And then we're gonna do 3 supply. We should be able to afford 3 supply. If not, then 1. And then join our exclusive community. So it's gonna be a quick, short description. I'm kind of doing a little lengthy one because I want everybody to know what I got going on and how to get in touch. So this how you make NFTs, by the way. This is what I'm doing right now. And then what's even dope, like I just wrote this out, but hold on. We want to copy that. Then we want to cut it. Cause I could put the what you call right here. But these were my other stuff at like on my pay hip. So that's cool. This lead them to other ones. And then I'll just put that link back right there. And we good. And then I won't do any traits because I don't got enough. And then what we'll do is click mint at the bottom over here. So with Ethereum, that's why I like Ethereum, because you finna see if I got enough or if not. And if I do, we good. If not, then I could try to finesse it a little bit. Like to do this little situation, it's gonna cost me $1.15, but I don't got that much. So what I could do is go on a slower market for my gas option, and then I could pay on this one. Like these different crypto wallets, right? Like I'm using my MetaMask, but this is a different one. I could hop on they line, and this one would be for 9 cents. So I could make this one, right. So I confirm it. Now I just finesse them for three of these digital images, but it's gonna take a little while to load. But I still could get it. But if I wanted it done right away, I'll pay that $1.18, that $1.15. But since I don't have that, but I want these images done, these NFTs done, I'm going a slower route. And it's cheaper route. So I could do 2 more of these, like 2 more images, which is 2 more coins. And I probably could get like 9 coins tonight. Because I'll do 3 of each. So that'd be 369. But it'd only be 3 images, 3 tokens, 3 NFTs, which I have 3 created. Like this one right now, I'm minting 3 of this one, what I just showed you. That's him walking. I have 3 of these for 9 cents. And then What I could do is get another image, a still image. It'd be a little cheaper, and I probably could do that for like 4 cents. And I probably could do like 5 of those. So I have 8 instead of 9, and I have 2 tokens instead of 3. But nevertheless, I could sell each token for $5 a piece, or for $10 a piece. So that's the beauty of this. And whatever money I got left in there, I just let it sit while Ethereum goes up, and then the money will add up. Because when I had this sitting here, it was only like 5, 6 cents. Now it's at 15 cents, and then went all the way up. If I was to let it keep sitting, then it would just grow. It would be growing. But I'm spending what I got growing. So that's how you make your money work for you too, by using these type of cryptos. You buy the ones that can do the most. Like with the Ethereum, you see how I'm creating other tokens, and it was on that chain, and just allowed me to do all this with the gas. And I could teach you all about that too. But anyway, other coins allow me to do this. It's a Web3, basically, like this like the they call this Web3, or like DeFi type. So on the regular web internet, right? Like this regular internet, what I'm doing over here, like YouTube and uploading, downloading videos, all this and that. But with this is DeFi, like this is Web3, but you can create games, do coding and stuff like that. Like what I got is in my collection, I just put in this collection a new contract. I just created a new contract. It's being created now. It's getting approved. The nodes, the people who reviewing my contract, they're putting it in the system to let everybody know this token is now available, but it's not available for sale until I put it for sale on this platform that I'm using. But they know, like, okay, this token is now minted, and whatever he gonna do with it, it's an item that we could keep track of, basically. So once it get done minting, I'm going to put them up for sale, and then it's going to go through the wallets again. I'm gonna get an approval. I'm gonna approve it, and then it's gonna be like, all right, it's coming back to this wallet. Whoever gonna be the second owner after me, then it's gonna go to whatever their wallet that they have created, which I just showed y'all. My wallet, I'm using a MetaMask, and I have NFTs in there. And in my other wallets, I have cryptocurrencies and or stocks. So I got like 3 wallets. This wallet you see right now, right, with all these NFTs in there, is like, I don't even know how many, like 18. Nah, it was like 28 and one. Some of them not for sale though, so I didn't list them yet because I only put a few out. That's why I keep saying 18, because I know for a fact that I had like sat there and listed at least like 8 at a time, 2 times one day, or something like that. That's all I can remember is like 18 or whatever. I did 18 NFTs, listed them, and this finna be however many more once it's finalized. I'll have 6 in this collection. I have 3 collections. But anyway, this wallet is for like my art, my artistic side of currency. It's a money making activity. It's a source of income as well. And it's a passion of mine, creating art. Like you see, I created this. This ain't nothing. This is all my creative genius. You see my stuff at the top. It ain't nothing I just found and put some words over. I made all this what it is. Everything that's on here, I made what it is. Like that. And of course, to help with some AI, of course. But the other stuff you see, like I hand painted it, and then I turned it into this. I turned it digital so I could get cash, currency, physical, and also cryptocurrency, digital. which I was showing you just a few different digital currencies, which was the Ethereum. And I got different cryptocurrencies as far as Pepe, XRP, and I have some game tokens as well. I'm kind of new to the game stuff, but I really want to get into it. But yeah, like I say, if you go the cheaper route, it take a little while. Plus, my stuff be going a little slow anyway. But nevertheless, once it's done uploading, it'll be in my file. It'll be in my portfolio. So you'll be able to, not you, but I'll be able to see um my new creation. It'll be in my Wi-Fi Wealth with Angie folder, and then I'll show y'all. I think on there I have 3 items listed for sale. I'm not sure how much, or maybe not even listed yet. The main collection that I use is my Matrix Bloom, and that name came up on accident, but I stuck with it. I kept it because it was already created. And as you can see, like once you create a collection, which is a folder, they're not free. You have to pay for it, and once you get approved, then you can start dumping stuff in that folder. And to make that folder that I was finna make with this image, it was gonna be $1.18. No, 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 no. Wait, was it? I'm not sure. I could be wrong. So don't quote me on it. I don't know if I had to pay to make a folder or not. I think to make the folder, the collection is free. But once to add to the collection, you'll how much it charged to gas up your project and for them to mint it. You basically use cryptocurrency for gas fees, meaning like I don't know really what that means, but what I think it means is like because they use to mint Bitcoin, they use a lot of electricity. They use like high power computers. Like this server is running on, it's kind of like high voltage. I guess I don't know to be honest. I'm thinking that may be the case. But one thing I do know for a fact is that it takes a lot of power to mint Bitcoin and to mint cryptocurrencies. How or why I don't know, but it takes a lot of energy to do this stuff. So you got to pay gas fees when you minting NFTs and or cryptocurrency, crypto tokens, which are the ER20 contracts. This contract I just created right now was a ERC 1155, which is NFT. So we just waiting. I'm kind of happy that I showed y'all this and I'm on here now because I didn't know what I was gonna do with this image. Now I think this is the best purpose for it, the best use of it, because I really like it and it got sound to it too. Like I think I got one other one, but I really don't like it. And it was my first one because I was brand new to all of this, and I was like, wow, I was infatuated by what I saw because my first NFT wasn't even animated or anything. It was just my picture. I liked it, whatever. I posted it up, and it wasn't even A1. It was just I did it. I'm happy it's done. And when I got to seeing other people's work, I was like, wow, I could really step it up. I really had to step it up. So I was like, let me try what I learned as far as making it digital. And as far as, because you got to have certain qualities, like it got to be, you got to use certain stuff, just put it like that. Like, I don't really even know the terminology, all of the image sizes and all this and that, but it got to be like that, right? So you use certain software programs or whatever. And my first time using that, doing all that, I thought I was happy with what I created. I thought it was nice. I thought it was compatible to what would be out there. I didn't even know at this time still. I just knew I can do this. And I knew it was something I needed to do. because, matter of fact, I lied. I saw Snoop Dogg NFTs, and his is kind of decent. I was like, all right, and I got to like taking notes on what they got going on, and then different people that have some. So I was looking at their portfolio, and they have them by the hundred thousands. They have so many. So like I mean, and as well as my journey, I can't compare myself to them because they successful. They got a lot of money, and as you see, it take money to make this stuff. Like it's not a free thing to do. Even if you have free time to learn, you need a little money, you know. So yeah, and you just seen how I had like a few dollars, not even a few dollars. I didn't even have $1 in this account. I got money, but it's spread across different accounts. Like I don't just have money sitting in here. Well, I did, but not like that, right? Because I'm not creating NFTs every day, so I don't need a whole bunch of money just sitting there. Even though it's not a bad thing, but I be using the money throughout the day, so I don't have it sitting there. If so, it'll be like $1 or two, maybe three, five, right? Because as you can see, the money was growing. That's how I'm able to use it right now to create another source of income with it. But the thing is, oh, it's done. I think I'd rather have my money sitting in crypto as a crypto rather than sitting in. I feel like here it's in like a vote, sitting in Ethereum, and it don't take a whole lot to create these unless I really want to do something spectacular. So I leave at least like, oh no, I got plenty of stuff to sell in here, so I don't need to have money in there. I could just wait on my items to be sold, and it'll replace the money that's in there. So, because what I'm doing right now is creating an item to be sold, and it's gonna be sitting here, and anybody can check it out, and they could buy it at any time as long as they know about it. And that's what I'm doing right now, I'm telling you about it. So make sure y'all share that word. But yeah, I got to put the word out. Like it's a lot to do, man. So and as far as it's taking a long time to get done. It kind of kills my creativity because sometimes I'll be waiting here for like an hour 30 minutes, 2 hours, and then suddenly it just never go through. Shut down. I started over. I do this in like 4 hours. Nothing gets done. I'm now discouraged, trying to do something different, put my energy into something else, create something else, or pick up a project that I put down because, once you're doing research, you got to follow those leads with this, right? What I'm going to do with this as I'm figuring that out, I might see something that was prior to another project I was working on. Now, let me hold on with this and then go ahead and finish that and then get back to that. So it'd be kind of that type of stuff going on with my creativity and my workflow. All throughout the day, I'm just finding bits and pieces. It's like I got a frame board that I'm working on, and I find different pieces to put in there. And what I find first is all of the frames. And then once I find the frames of my projects, it's locked in. It's a situation I know that's going to be good for the long term because it got a solid foundation. And every little piece that I put to it is like how my body put together. Like I'm putting the hands, the eyes, the nose. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a full thing that's going to work for me. And once it's done, I figure out how to put it out there to be seen, how to shine some light on it and let it do what it do. Like these videos that I make every day, that's the purpose. So people can see these videos playing every day, all day, and they can get this information. And these videos will be working for me. That whenever this get done, that'll be out there working for me to be sold. I could sell it 3 times and then use that money to recreate it 9 times. Because I'm gonna put it up for sale. Like you see how much it costs to make, which wasn't a lot at all. But if you really know how much these be going for, you'd be surprised. Like all my stuff on the low end And some of my stuff is really good compared to like some stuff I seen. But the thing about art is like it just depends on like the eye of the beholder, you know. You might see this blue lighter as trash. Somebody else might see it like the freshest thing on earth. And somebody else might see it as a jewel, an exclusive, rare object, you know. So now you got three people who see this as value and it just keep going up. Now they ready to compete and bid for it. That's kind of like what art is. And me as the creator of this thing, I put it out there as low as possible, like for the person who just sent it and they adore it. More so to the person who really, really worship it. Or the person who, you know. So I put my stuff, it's accessible. Of course, I'm not finna give it away for free. But yeah, I am doing this for profit, and it's uh, a massive amount of potential for profit. Amount of profit. I'm not being greedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I want money. I'm doing this to make money, and I'm doing it because I'm practicing. Some of them might not get sold. Some of them might sell quick, but who knows? You know, have to bring this thing to life. It's just exciting though because the world is changing. It's going digital, and I'm putting myself in position to have a space in this digital world. Also, ownership of the digital world. It's nice to use products and services, but it's nice to own them as well. Getting a percentage, getting the full thing, breaking percentages. It's never really a full profit though, even when I'm investing, because I'm always putting money back into the program, and then I'm always putting a little money to the side just for emergency. Because it might be a time come where you got to adjust the plan. You might have to pivot the way you're doing things. You might have to switch the whole system up. That might cost money. It might cost a little uncomfortability. But who knows, you know? But only thing in life is constant is change. Things are going to constantly change, and you got to be prepared to change with the changes, or you're going to struggle trying to move forward in life. That's been my problem from time to time. I miss opportunities to change, getting comfortable in my mindset and my ways, and things that I think that I got to keep trying to work out. You know, you feel like you know what's best for you, you're going to try to force it to work. You're going to try to keep doing it. But sometimes that's just a waste of your time, a waste of your energy. It's a waste of your focus. When you could just take a break and just, you know, give yourself some rest. Stop trying to control everything. Let everything go. That's what I've been doing this year. That's why this year has been all about enjoying peace in God's presence and Jesus calling. I felt Jesus calling me to get to know Him and to spend time reading a book. I got plenty of books, which is wow, you know. And what's crazy is like I never purchased a book before that I don't remember purchasing a book. I just always went, and this is my favorite place. I always went to the library to get a library card and rent books, rent magazines. People give me books. I come across books and magazines. And I got a lot of spiritual books to read, a lot of Bible inspired books. So this is how I spend time with God. And that's what I've been doing, just letting go and taking control and allowing God to control my life, lead me in the path of righteousness and holiness, and let go of the mindset that's been holding me back. It's not an easy thing, and I choose this path every day. Every day gets a little durable, a little doable, gets a little more clear. on the direction that I'm headed, the things that I'm supposed to be doing. It's a lonely road. Not a lot of people choose to take this path. Not a lot of people understand. But I'm nevertheless. I'm at peace from time to time. I have control over my emotions. I don't allow a lot of things to get to me. I'm not saying that they do. Not saying that they don't. But I'm aware that it's a battle of the mind. That's why I advocate for mental health awareness, because a lot of people are so busy trying to control their life, trying to make the life that they desire, so busy in survival mode, not because they want to, but it's because life. Like OG Dre reacts, he be like, life, the math, and then it's adding up to where they on the attack. I like his channel. I'll be watching his channel whenever I see his stuff pop up. Yeah, it's a battle of the mind, man. It's always problems. That's what the world is offering us. The news, nothing good going on. Social media, nothing good going on. Neighborhoods in the streets. Maybe it is, but it's not shown, it's not spoken of a lot. The world in constant chaos. It's hard to have peace, a peace of mind. People stressed out, they stress you out, you stress people out. It's crazy, man. But when you realize that you got the power to control what you think about, the thoughts that you entertain, you could change everything. That's where real power lies. When you aware of what you thinking about, when you living in the moment, that's when you truly have power. You don't have no power when you living in the past thinking about yesterday, because yesterday is over with. You're missing opportunities today. And when you're so far in the future, you miss everything that's going on today. You miss the moments, the crucial moments that you need to make to experience those future moments if you make it that far. Too blinded, missing the pathway, the present path forward is now in this present moment. If you choose to be present, you choose to be in control of whatever thoughts come to mind, whatever thoughts that suddenly triggered by sounds, people, smells, whatever. Once you choose to start paying attention, you choose to realize what you can control and what you cannot. Some things are just not under our control. And I'm learning that more and more by redoing my mindset and spending time enjoying peace in his presence. And I encourage you all to do the same. If you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click on his NFTs, get this stuff situated. I'm happy about this when it's done. I'll show you guys what it looked like in my collection. I was gonna say catalog. It's about the same thing though. I have three different catalogs, three collections full of NFTs. Majority of them are like remixes of some that I have. I have like three different versions. So you might see the same picture doing different things. No worries. They are totally exclusive though as well. And I'm proud of my work. But yeah, if you want to be a part of this movement, No Limit November, make sure you subscribe. Live mentorship, free blueprint available. Links in the bio. Peace and blessings for Team Angie.